You think it'll last forever. People and cars and...
So right now we're just going to watch Mikey Smith call this CSA and observatories. Okay, I don't know what. No, I'm not paid by the CSA. I got the same screen initials, but it just there was a guy named the Space Advocate. I wanted to be called the Space Advocate, so I just put Canadian in front of it. That's why it's a CSA.
Put some black paint on you, you will look like Obama.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. Young lady next to you also.
There's some of his own clips.
She's on the fence. She's on the fence. Where's my phone? Not wrong.
Of course, I get a clip of Doctor Who because I was trying to show a bit of Radix Saturn video.
My binoculars and I can see with my own two eyes.
What if they actually made it up and you're actually believing it? What if the place we are at...
Just worry about how big the women's chests are and you'll be good, okay? And you just go home and dream about that stuff. You're funny.
I don't know, you keep denying me, so we can't have a...
I'm not denying you. I'm trying to get you to ask questions about where you live. No, I'm asking you where you think you live, because you know nothing right now.
Where do you live? Where do you live?
On a flat plane. Yes.
Yeah, because you're in the prairie province. They're flat.
Okay, so how do you have all these flat provinces and states on a sphere?
How long does it...
Because they're a small part of this sphere.
80 years, 70, 80 years?
So do you think we can achieve everything in just 80 years?
No.
That's
7.5 pounds.
yeah, so it's not going to be able to grab all the light that it recently...
Actually, it does.
Yeah, because we can't feel it.
Why wouldn't I be able to feel it? I can feel it when I'm driving down the highway at 100 kilometers an hour.
All the way goes.
Okay, here, I'll give you another one. I got lots. I've been doing this for a long time. Where's all my footage? This is the star Antares. That's a star. It's a screenshot.
Looks like Venus to me.
Yeah, well,
How do you know that's not?
because I know the stars.
So,
No, he doesn't.
I
But-
study them all the time. Because I see it through my binoculars and I can see with my own two eyes.
what if they actually made it up and you're actually believing it? What if the place we are at...
Just worry about how big the women's chests are and you'll be good, okay? And you just go home and dream about that stuff. You're funny.
I don't know, you keep denying me, so we can't have a...
Well, I'm not denying you. I'm trying to get... What is that up in 80 years? 70, 80 years?
So do you think we can achieve everything in just 80 years?
No.
That's why there's like 2,000...
Is that from walking outside in the winter with no shirt on?
Yeah.
No.
Have you tried that?
So in the summer I should get heat or hot? So I listen to people's statements, whether you think there's purple flying elephants or whatever you want to think there is. And so I questioned that, and I was on a third floor balcony. I live in a third floor apartment. So I looked out over the thing. I looked into the distance. I looked from north to south. I was like, this looks kind of flat to me. So then I looked into buying a camera at that point. I zoomed into the stars, and I thought at that point I was recording interesting stars, which I wasn't because it wasn't clear. So then after a few years, I was interested in binoculars because I saw the Milky Way through a friend's binoculars, and it blew me away at that point. So I started doing the research, trying to figure out how to record stars more clearly, and that's what I've been doing. And you cannot prove you live on a globe. You can't. There's just no way to do it. We are fed images. When we go watch movies in the movie theater, Universal Pictures, okay? The logo comes across. There's not even a real globe.
Yeah, because it's animation.
In 1922, they were showing the globe in movies when they've never been to space. How do they know what space or the Earth look like?
Because you can easily take maps, well, not easily, but you can convert square maps or rectangular maps into a spherical map. I think it gets kind of tricky near the poles. That's why things look a little that's why the map that we see as a square map is actually quite distorted. But they can convert one to the other, use the math.
How would it benefit them?
To control you. You wore a diaper on your face for many years, did you not?
No.
Okay. Well, when the supposed thing went around.
What?
The cabbage. I'm going to call it cabbage, yeah.
Cabbage? No.
You never wore a diaper?
I never did vaccinate. I never got vaccinated.
Good job. You never got vaccinated? Fantastic. See? I hope you didn't. You look nervous. I phoned Pfizer and I got all the chemicals in that. I couldn't even pronounce any of them. Nobody knew what was in that. They just said, here, stab me.
I'll be honest. I did it the first dose, but I couldn't.
Yeah. Never. You don't. Body.
Exactly.
But you're putting them there. You can't have a. The flu, do you know what the flu is? Do you know what the flu is?
When did they smoke it? Not to Remy. Remy is Marxist.
But once a week he does this. He has to call the observatories and the CSA. What's the thing right now is it's lunchtime for the CSA. So if he calls them, it's going to be in the middle of their lunch break. Thanks, Dan or Unfornicated. I tried talking to you. Did you see Red's image of Saturn? Just a second.
All right, let's do some work, boys. We're at the club here.
I'm spelling it wrong.
Somewhere. I'm kind of still trying to get used to it here in the camera business. So move away from.
Hope Reds doesn't mind this.
There's almost one there.
Mike's just showing his best of, so might as well show this. Sorry. Just got to keep an eye on Mikey. Oh, back to Mikey.
Recording that as a video. Yeah, well, it's supposed to be so. Venus and Jupiter.
I missed where he is at. Is that the observatory or is he downtown?
I got a page here that had like 3 or 4 pictures on it.
Him setting up his car. But here's the thing, when he calls the observatories, he doesn't call very far east. I wonder what had happened if he called the observatory I used to work for, but I wouldn't wish that really on them. And plus, I don't think I've ever run into somebody quite like Mikey. We probably had a few ask some weird questions, but it's like you go, okay. But with Mikey, it'd be, how did you get in here? Just checking if somebody had a question or a comment. Well, I'll take Mikey Smith over some of the lunatics down south of us any day, though. But oh yeah, he's unique. Nothing much to report on right now. He's just setting up watching a video of him setting up his car.
Can you hear me? Ah!
Yes, we can hear you.
There we go. Can you hear me? Ah!
I'm actually glad he's feeling better.
What the heck was going on there? Okay, let's try this again.
I take it he had some audio issues.
Yeah, everything's still good, I think. Okay, that was weird. You guys still hear me? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we're good to go. Sorry, guys, we had a little microphone problem there. Just setting up the billboard on the car. Showing people what I do there out on the streets. Sitting on the toilet. I guess so, if you want me to be.
No. Don't need that.
So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing there, setting up the car there, and then I'll do a walk around here with the thing here with the camera. Showing the front of the car here.
How are you today, Dan?
Got the Flat Earth map on the hood. That's a sticker because the hood is aluminum. And we got the big bad billboard there and the star Sirius and an electronic sign along the back window there. The Earth's flat license plate. And yeah, just in case people don't know what I do, because I don't think a lot of people are knowing exactly what I've been doing for the last many years across Western Canada and across the United States. I was in Vegas in February.
And couldn't get back home?
Doing the exact same thing, doing street activism, because there is absolutely zero activism in the States. So it looks like I have to control Canada and the United States of America, getting the word out on the streets that the Earth is 100% flat. So Not sure what the Americans are doing about that, but they are getting a lot of warts on their asses.
The Americans are protesting other things, but we won't get into that.
And I am not shy of saying that because that's what's happening. And it is in the description of the video. For those of you who are new to the channel, I am suing Canadian Space Agency. I have another wonderful lady helping me out with the papers and creating PDF files. And we're going to get all these papers together, properly set up as the federal courts want them to be done. I am going to the city. I'm going to try and do my papers again tomorrow.
No. What did I hit? Oops. Hit the wrong button. But no, we haven't heard of him about suing the Canadian Space Agency before.
Yes, and I have so I made copies. I think I put them all in the thing here. So I've got what needs to be done. I wasn't doing everything as one group. I was filling out the papers and the forms online, and then I was adding in my papers, my statement. I can't do it separately. I have to do it all in one. The cover page, whatever their main page is, and then in between that main page and the last page, I have to put my statement within all of those papers online, which I was doing, but I was doing it separately. So we're going to get this figured out. There is no rush because I do have. I'll read you the statement.
Will we be hearing about this at the same time next year? Maybe.
So people understand how quick it's going to be. I do have the form here. At least the starting, the statement of claim, the general heading. It says, to the defendant, which is Canadian Space Agency, a legal proceeding has been commenced against you by the plaintiff, which is me. The claim made against you is set out in the following pages, which is going to be set up soon. Again, this is my 4th time, I think. If you wish to defend the proceeding, you or a solicitor acting for you are required to prepare a statement of defense in Form 171B. I have to fill out 171A, prescribed by the federal court rules. Serve it on the plaintiff's solicitor or in the plaintiff. If the plaintiff does not have a solicitor, which I don't, serve it on the plaintiff and file it with proof of service at a local office of this court. And now it has, so we got 30 days, 60 days, an additional 10 days is all laid out here. So within 30 days, after the day on which this statement of claim is served on you, if you are served in Canada or the United States, so within the 30 days, so within 60 days after the day on which this statement of claim is served on you, if you are served outside of Canada and the United States. So they have 30 days, and 10 additional days are provided for the filing and service of the statement of defense if you or a solicitor acting for you services and files a notice of intention to respond in Form 204.1 prescribed by the federal courts. Copies of the federal court rules, information concerning the local offices of the court, and other necessary information be obtained on request on the administrator of this court at Ottawa. Telephone number is blah, 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 blah. And
well, he
if
thinks he
you
knows
fail to defend this proceeding, judgment may be
how
given
to
against you in your
do astronomy.
absence,
He hasn't taken any courses in it.
And without further notice to you.
Yeah. It's not like he trusts experts on
I
anything.
started putting my statement of claim in, and then at the bottom is this last few statements here. Plaintiff claims. I put my claim there, and my precise relief claimed, and then blah blah blah. The plaintiff proposes that the action to be tried at so and so city. A signature of solicitor or plaintiff, name, address, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. So that is this part.
I wonder what the name of the lawyer would be. Would be Steve McKeegan.
And my statement of claim is done.
For the CSA.
I just got to put it all together on the internet properly. That's it. Okay, so moving on. We got Roger Ledwell is in the chat. We got Brian and all the other usual suspects in there. Where was I saw something else fly in there? Jolly Man, and let's just read it off the phone here. Got a girl, and the crazy ass mad about a shape is in the chat. We are going to be phoning because
still their lunch hour.
I'm sorry, guys. I am not going to contain my language because I have freedom of speech, and my testicles are not this tiny. A lot of people out there watching have inverted testicles.
So do you think Roger will actually make it to Antarctica?
They're afraid of things. Ooh, they're afraid. Anyways, we're going to phone these pieces of shit, Canadian Space Agency, because I've been emailing them for many months. Okay, and just previously, again, I've emailed them, and they are neglecting to respond to any emails whatsoever. And I'm not even talking.
Well, even if they are taking the lawsuit seriously, a lawyer would tell them not to communicate with them so they won't incriminate themselves. Plus, I don't think they're taking it seriously. I don't know anybody there. I don't work for them. If they do want to send me money, I'll take it. But
talking about the lawsuit, I'm talking about getting information from them, which they do not provide any information to the public. So this is going to be a problem for them. Again, if they want to take this to trial, they're going to have to come up with some stupid excuses, of course, why they don't respond to the public. I do know why, but I'm playing dumb as if I don't know. I do know why they're not responding. Why would they? If you murdered somebody and people were asking you questions about something and emailing you, would you respond to those emails if you did it? No, you wouldn't. You would deny everything. But, okay, so moving on, we're going to phone them. We're going to phone the Regina Science Center because I need to find... There's an observatory there, too, but I can't remember. I phoned them years ago about this. And they're not one... They weren't... I wasn't sure what they had mentioned before. They had mentioned that, like, astronomers came in to use the telescope or do things there, but I wasn't sure if I was allowed to go there or not. But we're going to phone and see if we can get some information about that. And we are going to phone... I do have some sunset pictures from last night, which I'm going to show, and we could talk about if we're running out of time, we will leave that for another day, but and phone some... Oh yeah, I want to mention that too. We're going to phone some observatories in New Mexico. I have a few. Roger saying hi to Brian.
Would you be calling the BLA?
Supersized.
Maybe they can patch them into the contact aliens.
So yeah, for those of you who are new to the channel, when you're watching my firmament videos or looking at the pictures, look at them in the dark. Go to the washroom, go to the basement, watch them.
I'm going to make a comment about allowing people to come in and use the telescope. You have to be trained on how to use a telescope, and it's like, there's that guy Caleb. He's saying about dinosaur bones. Why don't you just let people handle the dinosaur bones out in the middle of the museum? It's because they're very rare and very delicate, and then they don't want them contaminated by people's handling them. And if you don't use the telescope the right way, you can break it. Well, I shouldn't say anything about breaking a telescope, but they just don't want anybody to come in and can break it.
At night, you can't have any glare on your phones because pow, you're going to get the firmament put right in your face when you do that at night or in the dark. I always review my own footage.
For people who may listen to this, Roger Ledwell is trying to fund a trip to Antarctica. It costs about $40,000 to go, and he's doing it in like $5,000 or $10,000 increments. And nobody really thinks he's going to do it. He's just trying to scam people. He's on a GoFundMe. So, but back to Mikey.
Footage in the washroom. I go in there, don't even turn the lights on. Sit there in pitch darkness because you can see everything as it appears. And it's fantastic. So let's start with the Let's start with the Science Center because
that was cool.
Space Agency's phone.
I don't think I'll ever get to the LA area, but
because they're losers. And then we'll check out the observatory phone numbers and see if we can phone these guys. And
well, here's the thing: you can call the observatory and our science center and ask questions. It's just the reaction he has on screen here that annoys me.
Bug them till the cows come home. All right, guys. So,
excuse me for a second.
All right, the Regina Science Center. See what we. I don't know if I've been wanting to go into the Science Center, but I'm pretty sure I'd probably strangle myself and everybody else there because of all the propaganda there. As you can see, they've got tons of shit there. They've got the stupid globe hanging in the atmosphere, in the building, if that's what you want to call it. So let's phone these guys and see what's going on.
Hello, Saskatchewan Science Center in Kramer. I'm Exeter. How may I help you?
Good day. How are you?
Good, and yourself?
I'm doing okay. I'm kind of curious about the observatory there. Is it open to the public at any point of time?
It's open to the public, so it's not something that is like it's not something that we run.
Okay.
It's run by the Royal Astronomical Society.
Okay.
And on their website, which is just regina.rasc.ca, they have some dates and times of which the observatory is open.
Okay. And on those dates, am I able to come and talk to people and ask them questions?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Okay, for people who don't know, the Royal Astronomical Society of Canada is one of the two major astronomical societies in Canada. It's a mix of professional and amateur astronomers. So it's for anybody to join in Canada. And they run different chapters throughout the country. So this is mostly volunteers that are running this. It's not it's probably not a. Some of them do quite good work, but so I'm not going to say anything. But it's not run by a university or anything like that.
And you wouldn't have any of those dates down, like?
I have them pulled up here.
Okay.
The next one here would be the September 26th.
Okay, maybe
at 8 p.m.
I'll do that later.
Okay, 26. Okay, at 8. Okay, and is there a charge to get all that done, or?
Nope.
Okay, cool. I can just come in and say I'm going to the
Well,
observatory and blah blah blah.
Dan, we're still technically under the crown. The Queen or King is still our head of state. That's why we still have use the words royal in a lot of things. Plus, they were started. A lot of these societies were started a long time ago. So when the crown had more say in our politics.
Exactly. There will be someone outside, usually wearing a Royal Astronomical Society shirt or hat or something, just gathering people around to go up to the observatory. So.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Awesome. Because I've got a lot of serious questions to ask him, which is wonderful. Okay, that would be. I'm just going to check my calendar here. The 20. Okay, so that's next Friday would be fantastic. Okay.
20?
Yeah. Okay then. That is perfect. Well, thank you very much for your time then.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
Take care.
Yeah. You too. Bye bye.
Yep, we're still part
All
of the
right.
Commonwealth.
That sounds good to me.
Like me and DP Debunks and Curious UK and Craig and are all still technically under the crown because we're still under the Canada's. Look like Canada and Australia are fairly independent. It's just very nominally under the crown. It's just like our money, and we send them some money every year. But it's most of the stuff they don't have much say in. It's just for them to keep it. I don't know the best way to put it, but we're still under the crown.
Yeah, if I'm not busy doing things next Friday, that's where I will be. And yes, we will film it live. And yes, I will be taking my pictures, and I'm not going to be able to drive my car into the building, but we will be parking outside, and we will be ready to ask them questions that we all know that they will not be able to answer, or at least they will answer and give us some phony baloney. Hey, that would be interesting. Hey, have you ever been to the meat market and got some phony baloney? That would be interesting. Yeah, you got any of that phony baloney?
That went actually pretty well.
What is all this mess now? Okay, live chat. So we got, yeah, so Royal Astronomical Society. I just love saying that. It's so funny to me. Anyway, so yeah, after a bit, when I'm done phoning, or I'll put the link into the stream if you want to come in and chit chat. Just not right now. I'm going to be doing a lot of phone calling here, so I do have some screenshots here, hopefully. Oh, yeah, I got screenshots. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so we've got. This one is supposed to be open. This is 575-434 7190. Let's try this one. We are going to phone the Sunspot Solar Observatory. It says open. I don't know what that means, but hopefully we will. Somebody will answer.
Actually, this group may have videos of the sun. Sometimes solar observatories do take videos.
09er.
While your call is completed.
9er nil.
Sunspot Visitor Center. This is Danelle. How can I help you?
Good day. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. Is anybody around there to answer some questions at all, or like some?
What type of questions do you have?
I'm looking for some. So I'm an amateur astronomer, and I do a lot of recordings of the stars as videos, and I'm looking for other people's videos of independent stars, if that's possible at all.
It's going to be something.
That would probably be a question for somebody at Apache Point to visit.
Yeah, him going to that. Him going to that observatory would be interesting.
Observatory and Apache Point is next door.
Oh, okay. Is there?
Unless you want video on the sun, which is also a star.
Yeah, which is very close. Yeah, no. Is there a way you can patch me through to there, or give me the phone number?
I cannot transfer you.
Okay.
Let me see what the phone number is. If I can find it.
Okay.
437 6822.
6822. Okay. 57.
There are some astronomers there that I know use their own personal telescopes.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
But
Awesome.
I don't know that they would give you data from their main telescopes.
Okay. And is there like viewing hours? Like I'm probably gonna come there in November.
No. So Apache Point Observatory is not open to the public. It is strictly research and development. They will be open to the public on one day. They have not been open since 2019.
Okay.
So on October 11th from 10 to 2, they will be doing tours of their telescopes, but it's during the day.
Oh.
Well, for a
Interesting.
solar
And so
solar
why
observer,
can't the public come view the stars? Is there a reason for that, or?
It's research and development. It's just never been open to the
Oh,
public.
okay. I see. Okay.
But that one day they are opening, and you do have to call that number in order to get a tour.
Sure. Oh,
well, like, the thing with the solar observatory, you have to do it during the day, and if it's a research observatory, they're probably got the scopes and equipment doing research, and they don't, and so it's dedicated to one thing.
okay. Okay, that's fine then. Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you very much for your time then.
You are very welcome. Thanks for
Thank
calling.
you. Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Of course, I
Oh, that's very interesting.
don't have much directive.
They don't want me to go there. I wish I was going in October. That'd be fun. But anyways, there are other ones. So I'm trying to find some. All these telescopes. What is it with telescopes? What? I don't want to see. If I want to see an ant on my ceiling, do you think I want a telescope this big? And
Yes, you do. Well, not that big, but you don't need it that big. But what a telescope does is take all that light and focuses into a tiny little spot, so you can see better detail. So, but he doesn't get what a telescope does. He thinks it allows you to see huge sections of the sky, but it actually just shows you like small little tiny sections.
you see the entire ceiling from that corner to that corner? How far is that? 25 feet? Do I want to see the entire ceiling?
Well, basically,
to see a little tiny ant?
they must be hiding. Well, talking to the guy in the comments, but yeah, they must be hiding something if it's not open to the public. It's just like a lot of other labs. They're doing work and they don't want to be interrupted by people wandering through and bugging them.
Oh, you want something smaller, binoculars, and then you zoom in to the freaking ant crawling across the ceiling. Then you can find out how many legs he has.
Well, you probably need a microscope before that.
Telescope ain't going to show you that.
You take the ant off the ceiling and put it underneath a microscope.
We're going to phone this number. We got to get some answers. Funny answers, at least according to me. Well, yeah, we were going to phone Canadian Space Agency yet, eh? I got lots of things on my mind. Anyways, okay. The next one was. This is. Oh, no, we didn't. We got to phone this number yet. Jeez. Okay. We're going to phone this one. 575 or 575 473. Oops. Wrong one. 437 6822. This is going to get interesting if they pick up. They won't know what I'm talking about, which is kind of fun. Hello? Is it me? Look, they hung up on me, you bastards.
Fine while your call is completed. Long distance charges may apply.
Hello?
West figured it out.
This counter thing is counting.
All I can hear is hello, hello. Probably working.
Interesting. Well, we'll come back to that one. So we're going to phone, I don't even know how to pronounce that, Narrow, Very Large Array Observatory.
Thank you.
And this number.
This called it. Oh, this should be interesting. This is a radio observatory.
575-835-7000. And so, yeah, my plan, hopefully sometime before the next, before Christmas, is to get to the States again. And as I drive through New Mexico to go see my wonderful friend Carol, we will be hopefully stopping at some observatories. What am I doing here? And of course, stopping to see Roger Dodger.
These guys, of course, wouldn't have any videos.
8B1. Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and try again. Or call client care at *611 for assistance. 8B.
I wrote the down number wrong, right? Probably 7. So that, of course, you know, I've got like I got like Tourette, not Tourette's, but whatever it is, ADD. Frick, I can't even copy down a phone number properly. Okay, it's 575-835. Here. And if you
On the line while your call is completed.
dial the right.
Long distance charges may apply.
It says National Radio Astronomy Observatory.
You have reached the National Radio Astronomy Observatory in Socorro, New Mexico. The reception desk is closed between 12 and 1 p.m. Operating hours for the DSOC are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. The VLA site is open to the public 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. You must complete registration and purchase tickets in advance online at the Visit the Very Large Array site at public.nrao.edu. Thank you and have a good day.
Let's go back to that. What New Mexico time? Okay, so they're on the same time as us. So okay, well, 20 minutes from now, we will phone them back. On to the next one, we've got Magdalena Ridge Observatory, and that number, I'm going to write it down properly this time. 6431. And then after this, we will phone Canadian Space Agency. Obviously, look at some sunset pictures. I really wish I had my P1000 with me last night. Wow, beautiful sunset. There was some crazy ass crepuscular rays coming through the clouds, in between the clouds, not just below. They were like, I'm gonna show you, man. That sun is very local, folks. Very, very close. And going like this. So it's going like, okay, if here's the cloud. There's another cloud here. The sun was going right through the two clouds.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, these clouds are like shooting out all like towards me. So the sunbeam was like shooting through the two clouds and hitting the bottom of this cloud. That don't work when it's 93 million miles away. Sorry, folks.
line while your call is completed. Long distance charges may apply.
Yeah, I don't want to hide my phone number.
I think Tune already has it. No, Tune already has it. And TDDS. I don't want to call Mikey.
Nobody wants to.
Your call is being answered by Audix. Melanie Hiron is not available. To leave a message, wait for the tone. When finished recording, press pound for more options.
I know why they're not answering. It's probably the same all over the place. It's noon hour. So we'll phone them back at 1. Let's phone the Canadian Space Agency because I know it's not 1 o'clock there. Canadian Space Agency.
Okay, they're an hour behind me, so it's past.
Inquiries.
It's about 2:45. So maybe I was a bit wrong with the lunch hour calculation, but I was thinking.
Man, you know, I'm going to talk about something here. After I'm done with the Canadian Space Agency, you know, now after this one lovely lady that I drive to work every day, she explained it to me finally. And after I talked to the other lady on the phone yesterday, from the federal courts, I finally now I understand what I'm doing wrong. So when I file my papers, it's going to be super duper easy. And then when I do get the link to pay for those services, guess what? The next morning I wake up, I am going after NASA immediately. All I got to do is change a few names and addresses and maybe add
it's not like their own government's going after them.
Those retards are doing. Not a problem. Not a problemo. It just takes me a while to understand sometimes what the hell I'm doing. That's all. Not a big problem. I will figure it out and get this flat ball on a roll. 450-926 4800. I'm going to do some complaining today.
What's new?
Oh wow, that was quick. How you doing?
Good. What can I do for you?
Yeah, so I've been phoning about some email inquiries. Now it's obviously on your website there, but I'm confused about the time in relation to if they ever do get back to the public, because I've sent emails over the past 6 months and nobody is replying to my questions now.
What email did you send it to?
The inquiry one, like just
asc.info.csa?
Yes, absolutely, yes.
Okay.
Now this, see now,
because that's the central email.
yeah.
You send it there, and then they look at them and they send it to the appropriate department.
Okay, yeah, because I'm asking some kind of interesting questions, so I don't know if they're going to be even able to answer them.
Okay.
Truthfully, anyway. So this is where I'm going with this. So. I have some legal allegations coming towards the Canadian Space Agency, and I'm documenting all of these phone calls and the lack of email replies from the Canadian Space Agency, because they probably hide from the public, because since 1989, since you guys have been in conspiring a story about space since 1989, this is going to be a huge problem for the people of the Canadian Space Agency. Yeah, so it's very interesting how our taxes pay for the Canadian Space Agency, and yet we're not even allowed to come in person to talk to somebody there. Now that's going to be a problem. Yeah, which is kind of silly, don't you think?
I don't make the rules.
Yeah, well, there's silly rules. Yeah, but the thing is, our taxes pay for that crap that's going on there. and like I said, since
Our one isn't showing up.
1989, they've
Oh,
been
our one sucks.
conspiring a story about space. This is a huge problem, and it's going to be a huge problem, and it's going to cost them millions of dollars. And I can't wait to settle it in court.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I would. Okay. Well, anyway,
Yeah.
do what you have to do.
Well, yeah, that I will, because I've got 100% proof of the firmament or the dome above us. So space doesn't even exist.
Well,
so
I don't know what department they would send their
They're probably just
his
gonna write
emails
the
to
check
anyway.
and tell me to shut up, probably, huh?
I don't know which department they would send his emails to anyway. The legal department, but yeah, they just. I don't know why they wouldn't allow somebody to come and talk to them, like at the reception desk or something. But yeah, they just probably don't want a lot of people coming in and annoying people. But that would be my guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, you have a nice day.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir. Thank you. These guys.
This is what gets me at times.
What? They're not going to reply. I asked them for video footage of single stars.
Astronomers don't really like taking videos because you get a lot of like air pockets and stuff in the images. What you're looking for is, like, if you're doing spectroscopy, you take a spectrum and that's it. If you're looking for a planet, what you do is you take a series of pictures and see if the brightness dips by a little percentage or not. That's how they do it. So taking a video of it means nothing. There's one part of the Big Bang Theory that gets me, is they have a remote setup. They actually do have a remote setup for some of the observatories in Hawaii, in some universities in California, but you wouldn't be able to really detect the planet. All you'd see is, in real time, you just take a bunch of images and you just see a dip over a period of time. So you wouldn't be able to see it that night. But that's one little problem with the Big Bang Theory.
There's no such thing. I'm the only one doing it. Oh, they probably checked my email. They're like, frick, it's this guy. He's suing the crap out of us. What do we do with his email? Oh, boy.
Waste-based recycling bin?
Ballers suck balls. You betcha. In more ways than one. So, yeah, who else do we need to phone? We got to kill another 12, 13 minutes yet here. What was on my list here? Oh, yeah, we can look at the sunset pictures, I guess.
Okay. Sometimes he has good pictures.
There's, of course, the loopy ones out there who think there's two suns. They're going to like one of these pictures that I took. Because there's two independent crepuscular rays. They look like, you know what? But just give me a second here as I can just got to get them downloaded to my pooter, and then we're going to be all good to go. Everybody wants to hide. Hey, I don't know why, but whatever. Download. Is there this one? I took many pictures yesterday, and I guess we'll just go with what I got here. Because I was taking them as I was driving, so I was trying not to drive off the road, obviously.
At least
why does this do this, man?
At least they're flat, wide roads where he is. Oh, that's a pretty picture.
Yeah, so here we go. This is quite a nice picture here. Of course, the sun. Oh, I better catch up the stream here. The sun is located right here, as you can see, behind the cloud. This little tiny cloud here is blocking the sun that's supposedly 93 million miles away. And of course, we've got this beam here and this beam here, which is kind of odd because this cloud here is possibly above this one here, but we know that it's obviously in front. So it's towards me, this cloud here. And you can see the sun rays coming right through it like you're poking a fork right through the clouds.
There's a hole in the clouds.
So if the sun was above us, the beams should be coming down.
Sorry to sound mean, but
the sun is just going further and further into the distance because it's all it's doing is going further away. And it was beautiful, clear skies after this, and I wish I had my P1000 to record the sun as it ended up over here. Remember, if the sun was going down, it would go straight down. The sun would set here, but it doesn't do that. It would still cruise along to the right-hand corner here and probably set over here because it's making a circle pattern above our heads.
No, it's just the Earth.
Not hard to.
And it's just the Earth is at an angle relative to the sun. So when this Earth is spinning, it comes the sun sets and rises at an angle.
Understand if you just open up your eyes and observe what you're looking at. It's not too hard, guys. So, and then we've got that one, we got this one. And this one's kind of cool too. We've got another one. This is the first one that kind of got me. We can see kind of like really faint crepuscularies here off to the left, but I was more interested in this one. Again, the sun is below, or the light is coming through below this cloud and above this one. It's poking right through here and illuminating, or not illuminating, but lighting up the bottom of this cloud and not doing anything with this one. So it's coming from this direction, shooting across the sky and poking its way in between this cloud and this cloud above it, which is absolutely cool. Throw it from all the way over there. So that's probably noon. So what time was that? That would have been about 6:30. So that would be about 6,000 miles away at this point here.
For people who don't know, they think that the sun just moves further and further away when it becomes night and gets closer and closer during the day for daytime.
Because remember, the sun is moving at 1,000 miles an hour. So at noon, it would be above your head, right? So it moved 6,000 miles in between noon and 6:30 in the afternoon, say average. Right, guys? Because something's moving and it ain't us. So if there's 24 hours in a day, this has to move at 1,000 miles per hour, correct? And then again, it sets, but I think it was dark by almost 8 o'clock or 8:30. So by the time it gets over here, that's another 2,000 miles into the distance. I'm not saying that from here to here is 2,000 miles. It's moving further in distance, 2,000 miles. Correct? Just like the lampposts on your highway. It doesn't mean the ones further away are shorter than the ones that are right beside you on the highway. So yeah, nice little light beam coming through there. Absolutely fantastic. I don't think it was 800 million. Last year was only 425 million or so. I checked that out, but we can.
That's the Canadian national budget.
Keep looking at this one. Canadian Space Agency budget for 2024. Yeah, 400 and okay, the figure presents decreased So it's 473 million for 2025 now, I guess, the total budget for 2024-2025, the fiscal year ending in March 31st, 2025, was 473.9 million. So yeah. Operating expenditures 248 million. Holy cow! Capital expenditures, whatever the fuck that is. Of course, it's 133.
Okay, our budget was
52.
52 point.
Maybe that's what I should be asking. Oh, here's a good number. Grants and contributions was 79.5 million. Yeah, that sounds like a good number right there.
That's for researchers.
Contributions to employee benefit plans, 12.2 million. Approximately 473.9
research that later.
Million.
But you got to remember, this is all for research and building stuff and keeping buildings alive and not alive, but upkeep and to for electricity and for all that stuff. So it's not like it's disappearing. People are pocketing this money.
All right. Oh yeah. So let's do this. Let's put in the link. Paste. Oops. There is a paragraph here that says this was a part of a larger 1.012 billion investment over 15 years, announced in October 2023 for the radar sat plus frick, I gotta find out what that is now. Innovative, ensuring continued Earth observation, ensuring in continued Earth observation satellite data services for the federal organizations. Yeah,
like Environment Canada and probably maybe CSIS or just the Canadian kind of secret service or RCMP or whatever, or fisheries and land use and all that stuff.
That. Okay. Oh, these guys are in big poo-poo. That's all I can say. They're in for big poo-poo. Because remember, I can't use bad language. Because I don't have any testicles. Just like some of you people out there. Anyways. I got a few more minutes, then we can do some more phone calling. Arwen says, even the stupidest flat earther is smarter than any boltard. Absolutely. So here, I got this so-called somewhat round rock here. So, will this pin work? Let's just imagine that there's so-called craters on here. Of course, all the craters are convex, not like this, concave on the moon, because they form to the surface of so-called surface of the moon. So we will take this lamp, this LED lamp, and when we put this rock in front of this lamp, it's going to make my room brighter, right? Because supposedly there's truthers out there who think you can reflect light off of a rock. Okay, now watch. Close your eyes. This might blind you. Whoa! Shit.
There's light reflecting off of that rock right now.
In here now, guys. Look at that. No. Still the same. And then again, guess what happens when people think that the sun is reflecting off the moon's surface? Remember that this is going to be the globe in this experiment here. So we're going to put the globe in front of the sun, in between the sun and the moon. and what's going to happen, right? Here we go, guys.
That's called an eclipse.
Oh, SpaghettiOs. I thought the moon was illuminating the moon. I thought the sun was illuminating the moon.
The thing is the Earth and the moon aren't exactly aligned in that way, so there's like a 5-degree offset between the moon's orbit and the equator. And you do see this every once in a while. It's called the lunar eclipse.
Moon. What if it comes out like this? Maybe over here. But what happens when there's a full moon at night? How does that work? Nah. No, I'm okay. Just give me my milk and cookies. An eclipse? I didn't describe anything. There's no such thing as eclipses. For some odd reason, on your globe theory, the eclipse goes like this, around like this. Anything to keep the space shit going, right, guys?
Yeah, well, and you have a new moon is when the moon is in between the Earth and the sun, and all the light's reflected back towards the sun.
Let's phone some of these guys back here. Phone that one, phone that.
While he's figuring things out here, VLA. Okay, actually, here's a picture of the VLA.
In a couple minutes here, we got another minute, and we'll call him back. Hopefully, somebody will pick up. We'll phone
Getty Images.
That one, and then we'll phone whatever number that one was for.
This is what the VLA looks like. It picks up radio signals from space, and they do kind of make pictures out of these, but it's not nothing you could make a movie out of. So Mikey's going to probably ask for a video of it. Telescope.
The Ridge Observatory. 4.9 out of 5 Google reviews, I guess.
Alma is another one. It's down in Chile.
So I hope everybody's having a fantastic day there. What's the weather going to be like tonight, eh? It's going to be clear? Probably not.
Looks like it might be clear here tonight.
There's always going to be another night, right? We got a few nights coming up over the next 5 or 6 days, which would be good. So yeah, that'll be fun if I can get to the Science Center there.
But we need rain.
On whatever day that was. On the 26th of September. Because I sure like bugging these guys. And this one is actually, so you got to go through the Science Center. And I'm guessing to go up a couple of flights of stairs. Hopefully I'm okay with that. Coming back down, I'm not too good with stairs. And my crazy ass feet. Alright, let's see here. Recents. Let's go 6431. This one.
Long distance charges may apply.
If not, we'll phone him back again in a couple minutes.
Excuse me for coughing.
Your call is being answered by Onyx. Melanie Hedon is not available. To leave a message, wait for the tone. When finished recording, press pound.
stay on the line while your call is completed. Long distance charges may apply.
NREO, how can I help you?
Oh, good day. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm doing okay. I'm just phoning in regards to maybe asking a few questions about some videos of some stars. Would like to pass on my email and some videos to you guys. I'm kind of an amateur astronomer, and I've been
Pushing
recording
it a bit.
individual videos or videos of individual stars. And I'm wondering if I could compare my videos to your videos, if you have any.
Well, I can definitely get your information down. I'm not quite sure off the top of my head who that would go to, but I can
Okay.
find out and get it forwarded to them.
Okay, awesome. Okay.
What's your name?
Yeah, my name is Mike.
Your last name? And did you want to give a phone
It's
number or
Alan.
just an email?
Just an email will be fine. Well, I guess both probably would work too. Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that. I don't know what his email or phone numbers is, so I'm not going to say it. But
198.
What about a good email?
Yeah. It's area AREA 66538 @gmail.com.
66538.
Yeah, area 6538 @gmail.com.
there's my pen and paper.
And it's for some videos of stars that you've taken?
Yeah, individual stars. Like, because I've recorded probably at least a half a dozen or maybe more. I've probably 9 or 10 stars individually, and they're not what they are prescribed as on the internet. And I've also recorded the so-called planet Venus as itself, and it's not as it's prescribed on the internet either. So I would like to kind of compare my videos with, if it is at all possible. I've found many other observatories and they don't seem to be understanding what I'm talking about, because I actually record videos of stars because they're not far, so they're quite close, and recording them as videos, it's very hard to get them clear throughout the few years that I've been doing it. But yeah, it's just something interesting about them, and I'd like to compare my footage with theirs if they have any. I don't think they're going to have any, because you can't record stars individually with telescopes. You have to use something smaller like binoculars. Yeah.
I'm not.
Well, binoculars are actually our small refracting telescopes that are paired up together, so they're the same thing.
Like, off the top of my head, I don't think we do. But it's definitely something I can ask around about.
Yeah, okay.
Ask some of our scientists, see if they might know anybody that would, or even could even answer, like, look at your footage and ask your question too.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
But yeah, I can definitely pass the info on.
Okay.
Once I figure out who might be able to help.
Okay, sure. And is there a way of like, so is this an actual observatory? Like, can the public come view is there a telescope there? Or observatory?
So we have radio antennas.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is the DLA. I didn't catch that.
27 antennas about 50 miles west of us, and then we have 10
Okay.
separate antennas around the
Okay.
country that help us as well.
And would you know about those radio antennas?
I don't know too much on like
Okay.
like all details matter.
Would you have like so-called like satellite dishes there?
I know we have a couple weather ones. I don't
Okay.
believe any other ones.
Yeah, like you wouldn't have a radio satellite or like a dish pointed toward the little horizon there at all?
That's what a radio telescope is. The only difference between a radio telescope...
Yeah.
The only difference between a radio telescope and a satellite, well, is one is the frequency that you're detecting at, and if it's a natural or an artificial source. So I'll get back to talking to her.
And are they basically pointed to the horizon, or?
Yeah, they'll go at different angles all throughout the day.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how they decide to move them.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, they're constantly moving usually.
Yeah. Because they just got to keep up with the sky. Yeah.
Yeah.
With the firmament. Because
Yeah.
they're probably
I
bouncing.
know a lot more of the information, like more in depth on what they do with the antennas, is available on the website.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, is
more
it?
than I
Yeah.
can answer.
Okay. Would it be on that actual website, like the?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
under nrao.edu is where you're gonna find most of our information.
NARO. Oh no.
nrao.edu.
EDU. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I'll check out the
And there's a
site.
lot more, like a lot of the pictures
Yeah.
that they've taken and stuff, that's also available on the website.
Oh, I almost under them too.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
But yeah, I
Okay.
can go ahead and I'll try to figure out who
Yeah.
might be able to help you out with it.
Okay, let's take a quick look at the website. Before he, well, I don't know if he ever will, but it says number of antennas. 28, 27 active, 1 spare, dish size 25 meters. Each one of them weighs 230 tons. Gives you the latitude and longitude of them. And aluminum panels accurate to 5 millimeters. And frequencies from 10 to 50 gigahertz. And resolution 0.2 arc seconds to 0.04 arc seconds. So very good. The north arm is 11 miles long and the two others are 13 miles. Okay, why can't you use metric? And the total configuration size is 22.68 because what? Another one's 7.08 and another one is 2.11 miles and the other one is 0.64 miles. Here's what the thing with radio, what you can do with any light is you can kind of add it together in an interference pattern to get a better image. It's called interferometry, and that's what these ones are really good at. And, so we actually have a live webcam. But what they do is detect radio frequencies, and radio passes through a lot of stuff that you can't see through in optical, so, and like dust and stuff, so it's very good with that stuff. So, and tracking stuff like pulsars, which give off radio frequencies. So back to him.
Okay, thank you very much then.
Yeah, is there anything else I can help with?
No, that's perfect. Thank you very much for your time.
I don't know how it would be produced a video. You can stitch a bunch
Okay, we're gonna check
together.
out this site. Oh, yeah. Okay, so anyways, looks like we're done, right?
Let's see what he says.
See, that didn't work.
Yep.
Oops, of course I typed it in wrong. As usual.
You could always stitch a bunch of radio telescope images together to make a video, but you couldn't it be different than just pointing a camera at something and making a video.
Oh, that didn't work any either. And she said NARO or U? I thought she said U.
NARO.edu. I think it's also the place where they've invented IRAF, but
U.
Image Reduction and Analysis Facility. Don't ask me how I know.
Is correct. My report was 25, 26 all allegedly. Yeah, anyway, yeah. I can just go to the which one did we phone here? Oh yeah, it's right then. NRAO, because I wrote it right there. Yeah, NRAO.edu. Here it is. Here we go. Yeah, so we'll bring it up on the stream here. I just want to check it out. Gallery. Okay, yeah, let's look at the gallery here. Search gallery. Well, just give me the gallery. Black holes. Exoplanets. All right, we gotta check. We gotta check this out, guys. We gotta check it out. Let's check it out. Let's check out the comic routine here.
Well, with black holes, you see the dust around the black hole give off heat, or you pick it up using a radio telescope or an infrared telescope, so that's a good thing for them. Exoplanets, maybe spectroscopy a little bit, but we'll see what he does. This should be interesting.
Stop and share.
Yeah.
I hate when they say, okay, so, oh, they even got a, let's check this out, guys. And,
Different radio telescopes of the past. There's another kind of radio telescope. It's just a bunch of antennas out in the field, and you kind of add the signals together through interferometry that way. Interferometry.
Phoned. So we still got to phone back the one, but we'll probably. Oh my God! Look at this junk. 1 million reasons to celebrate NRAO. No, I don't. I can't even think of one.
You don't know what you're talking
Okay,
about.
so gallery. Let's go to check out gallery here. Yeah, so they've got these big things here.
Radio telescopes. So,
where was that one? Oh yeah, I want to look at. Okay, exoplanets.
oh, that's
galaxies. Yeah, whatever. Here, okay, stars. Not sure if they're gonna have any actual real stars here, but oh my God, not even close. Did you know that pulsars can get a kick out of a supernova? No, sorry.
Maybe we should go
again. I don't know what this is. Don't know what this is. This is complete garbage.
Galaxies. I think that's M51.
Garbage, garbage, garbage. Oh boy. Again, these are not stars. I thought you were going to show me stars.
Supernova.
Oh yeah, that's nice. That's a good picture. Hey, look at this thing.
1987.
What is this? These are stars. This is not stars. Okay, can we click on this? What is this? These are not. Oh my God, are you kidding me? What? What is this?
I'm not understanding what's going on there.
Zoom in. These are not stars. Oh, this is hilarious. What is this garbage? You can't be serious that people are allowed to display this shit on the internet. Absolutely horrific. What the hell? Oh my God. Wow, this is garbage. I can't believe this. I just can't. Oh my God. This is worse than NASA's junk. Oh boy. Look at all the fancy colors, guys.
NASA, I think, has...
Yeah, visual artists in impressions, yeah.
A lot of these images are in false color, so we can see them. They just get like relatively how bright each pixel is. So these are just, so they are a little bit not 100% accurate, but they're just to change so we can see them.
Unbelievable. What is this? That's chromatic aberration if I've ever seen it.
Well,
color fringing, whatever you want to call it. Oh
radio telescopes also have lower resolution than optical telescopes.
my God. I should have checked this out before I phoned them. Holy moly. Yeah, oh, this is a good one. I like this. This is funny.
I think they're studying the aurora on the top of the
boundary between giant planet and brown
dwarf.
dwarf. Oh my god. This is absolutely horrific. What is... Oh my god. Look at this. Zoom in. Look, it's all pixelated.
This is more of an artistic impression, I would imagine.
What the frick, guys? Let's go check out the... Oops. Where did that top go? Let's scroll down here. It looks like... Oops. Bring that down. There we go. There you go. Isn't that exciting?
That's an aurora. Pretty cool.
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, okay.
That's what an aurora looks like from space.
Yeah, I feel really sad for those sheep out there. I'm not sure what to say, but yikes. Wow, when these guys phone me, I got some serious questions, man. Frick, we're gonna phone these guys back at some point. Throughout the next week or two. I can't believe this. I can't believe they get away with this.
Crab nebula.
Look at this.
In radio.
You look at the crab nebula. No, it's not. This is not real. Stars are not blue. Stars are not blue or white. Oh my god.
Sorry for coughing.
This is like comic cereal. Like this, I can't look at this shit anymore. Let's look at something else. Okay, exoplanets, photoplanetary disks.
Oh yeah, you'd be able to see the disks, and you see where the gaps are, where the planets are forming.
Brown dwarf, exoplanets. What are we looking at? We're looking at stars, right? Or galaxies? What are we looking at?
Looks like a bunch.
Stars, supposedly. Okay. Exoplanets. Guys. Oh my, this is freaking hilarious.
I think we may take a closer look at this.
Yeah, DJ New Moon could do a better picture with his with his videos, man. Holy cow. Okay, whatever. Let's just keep going with this crap, I guess. I don't know. Exoplanets. Let's see what you got here.
You see the discs.
Absolutely nothing. Look at this. Like, what is this? This is garbage. This is not real.
I don't think that's real. I don't think it's meant to be
what
real.
Are
it's
you
just an artist's impression.
Yeah, there you go. Artist impression of a red dwarf star. Yeah, why don't you show us the real one? Oh my god. Hey, where's Astronomy Live, that son of a bitch? Is this part of his work out there?
You can see the disc of the planets forming.
Pretty good out there. Nice cartoons. Solar system. I don't need to look at this junk. Planetary discs. Burst galaxies. Whatever. Let's look at some funny galaxy pictures, I guess. Oh boy, this is not good. I don't know how people... How do you get away with this? Seriously, how do you get away with this, guys? Oh my god. This is just pathetic. Absolutely no real photos of anything in this.
Well, these this is a radio observatory. They don't take photos.
Good to see there. We got everybody else.
They scan the sky, trying to measure the radio. The radio in the background. They don't take optical observations, which are photos or images.
Record the phone call somehow. I gotta do it as a video. See, look at this. Like, what? They supposedly zoomed into this, whatever this is. It's just dumb. Oh, this is just the dumbest shit in the world. Image of the week. Am I allowed to post a comment on some of this stuff? Read more.
Peculiar Galaxy ARP 299.
Oh my god. Yeah, we should phone that lady back. I'm phoning her back. Let's phone her. We gotta phone her back, guys. We gotta.
I have a feeling some people are going to be using this material for a while.
Please stay on the line while your call is completed. Long distance charges may apply.
Mario, how can I help you?
Oh, good day. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, good. I was just talking to you on the phone there a few minutes ago. I was checking out your site there. I'm kind of perplexed about something here. Again, I'm hoping somebody will get back to me and send me some like actual photos instead of all the computer generated images on your site there. Like, because none of them are actual photos or pictures of anything. It's all artist interpretations or renderings or like what they might think something would look like, but they're all cartoons and very bad at whatever they're doing. Like, they're not real photos of stars. They're not real photos of galaxies or nebulas. They're all computer generated.
There's colors added to them for scientific reasons. But I can keep that noted whenever I forward your information.
Yeah, I would like
to add a real photo.
Yeah, if there is ever one. I don't think there will be one sent to me, but yeah, because when I record the stars as a video, they're their frequency. Like, they're not far away. They're not balls of gas, for one thing. They are electrified by the firmament because they are connected to the firmament, and I've documented that too. So there's no actually any depth to the stars. I don't know why all these like astronomy sites are misrepresenting the stars. Like, I don't know, like, it's just go out and do it naturally. Like, record the stars with binoculars is what I use. I don't use a telescope because telescopes, I don't trust them. And you can't zoom into an individual star.
Yeah, telescopes fly.
Like, the first star recorded was the star Sirius, and the star Sirius is exactly that of Sirius XM radio. That is their logo, is the Sirius star. And Polaris, which is obviously in the center, it's the North Star, and that never moves, ever. We're supposed to be spinning, or
it does move. We actually, there's a little circle of motion that Polaris makes, plus over time the entire planet Earth, the pole shifts according to the stars. At one time it was what is it, Thubian in the constellation Draco, and it's about a 25,000 year old cycle. But Polaris, there's another little thing about Polaris. Polaris is also a Cepheid variable star. It changes brightness over time because Cepheids change their diameter over time because they're a star changing from a main sequence star to a giant phase star, and their atmospheres kind of puff out for a while, then they cool off and gravity takes over, and then they concentrate helium in the atmosphere, or is it hydrogen or helium? It probably depends on which part of the cycle they are, and then they ignite and they expand again, and they keep doing this back and forth. They do this at such a regular pace, depending on their mass, that you use them as distance indicators to galaxies. And
we're moving in 3 different directions. and Polaris has never ever moved. So I'm kind of curious on if anybody's recorded Polaris as a single star. I have myself, so I would like to, again, pass on my information to them. Would be fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, I can pass it along. Majority of the stuff we do is radio waves, not necessarily stars or nebulas or anything.
Yeah.
The most I can do is just pass it along.
Yeah, for sure, exactly. Yeah, okay, perfect then. And is there who would, so you're on your site you've got pictures of like nebulas, supposed black holes, stars, galaxies, like who analyzes these things before they're posted on to your site? Like how would we, the public, confirm what you're doing?
Because this is what scientists do. They take the images, they process them, they do analysis on them. There's a program called image reduction, and this is an old program. Was it image reduction and analysis facility? I kind of took a course on this. Didn't do so well in the write-up part of the course, but it basically does measurements of how bright things are on the screen, or how, like if you're doing stars, how big the star is, because brighter stars would appear bigger in this program. That's what scientists do. They do the analysis, they publish papers, and you have to read the papers to figure out what's going on, to understand the complete analysis of the process. But Mikey just looks at a picture and goes, "Oh, I know that's not a star. The star looks like what I've taken."
I'm not sure. I just work in the business office. I'm not sure about who takes the videos or photos, or who adds them to the site. I'm not sure about that process.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm just in the business office.
Yeah, sounds good. Okay. Yeah, it'd be awesome if somebody could phone me back, or will somebody be in the office like tomorrow or early next week or something like that? Or?
A lot of the scientists, they don't take phone calls or interaction with the public.
Because they're busy?
I'll just have to see who's available, if anyone is available.
Yes.
Questions.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I'm still trying to wait back on some answers.
Yeah, maybe the email would probably be the best way, but yeah, interesting. Okay. That's good then. I think I'll let you go then. Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, have a great day. Okay,
thank you. Yeah, bye-bye. Nobody. Seriously, why? Of course, why would you want to talk to the public? Why would you? 16 Alpha, could you see there? Yeah, I just work here. I know. Oh. Like what? How do people... Okay, there's supposedly educated people out there with 450 degrees or diplomas, and yet they don't even notice that all this shit is cartoons. Well, what does education prove?
Some of them are just
than nothing.
Just to get a point across, not to actually do scientific work on. The ones he's going artist impressions.
They're not going to send me any videos of stars. They don't have any. I know they don't. Oh, this is so frustrating, man. The scientists. Shit, I'm more of a scientist than they are. Get real. This is hilarious. Did you win the court case yet? You'll know when I win it, trust me. I'm not going to be sitting here in front of that wall. I did order a new a fender for my car because I ran over a Badger like a month ago. So I got that ordered, which is fantastic. I fixed that myself. Found out how easy it was. And of course,
better than hitting a moose with your car.
When the deer hit me, I got to order that from eBay, hopefully in the next few weeks or whenever. And we'll be good to go. Hopefully my car will look half decent by then. And yeah, DJ New Moon, hey, get that video out there, buddy. Can't wait for it. Yeah, I think I'm done, guys. I can't handle this freaking cartoon shit. Just can't. Like it's the whole page. Like who? Oh, we so gotta go there. Let get out of here, you stupid fly.
Oh, that's going to be a video and a half. A stream and a half.
Okay, what? New Mexico observatories. Set any oops, that's NASA Orbital Debris Observatory. What did I ask for? New Mexico observatories. Yeah, how come it doesn't show up? Which one is this? That's a radio. Radio Observatory, New Mexico. Here it is. Where is it located? Old Highway 60. Let's see where it is. See if I can drive by there on the way. Oh, cool. It's on the way to... Okay. Cool. It's on the way to Arizona. I could take that highway and... let's go back. So that's...
Just prepping something.
Video.
Okay. I know I'm not the most engaging person, but I thought some people would find this
really
interesting.
I so gotta go there, guys. We gotta go there. There's a video. Make an appointment. VLA admissions. Your admission ticket. 7 days a week. We're closed. Thanksgiving.
That's American Thanksgiving, Mikey.
Wow. Open house. October.
Not the proper Thanksgiving in October.
Wow, guys. I'm having deja vu for some reason. Wow. Anyways. Free admission for tours and talks given by NRAO scientists and engineers, folks. Watch out. They're going to wow you with their fancy language. Please join us for a free day of tours and talks at the Very Large Array. This event will take place Saturday, October 11th from 9 to 4. The staff will be on site all day to answer any and all of your questions. Sorry, if I showed up, they won't be able to answer any of my questions. Guided tours given by scientists and engineers will vary. Every scientists and engineers will. You didn't finish that sentence. Guided tours given by NRAO scientists and engineers will every half hour. You didn't finish that sentence. Between 10 and 3. There will be short talks by guest experts in both the morning and repeated in the afternoon. Details to come. Admission is free, guys, but advance entry tickets are required to help us control the flow of parking as best we can. Oh, I know. They're just gonna brainwash the freaking kids. Oh my god, this is so crazy. Can I bookmark this somehow, or I'm gonna send this to my email? This is hilarious. Oh. I don't know. This effing fly won't leave me alone. What else? Not sure if you guys seen my new binoculars yet. I got them right here. I can show them to you. They're Celestron 20 by 80 binoculars. They weigh 7.7 pounds. And these are the Pro EDs. These are
Completely wasted with them.
Fantastic. And they are, whatever that is. Got a little logo there. And it says Celestron on this side. And these are absolutely wonderful. These are my new babies. I can tell you that much. And we're good to go. So that's what I record the stars and the firmament with. And when I do that, I have my cell phone adapter. And I attach the phone to the eyepiece and record what the binoculars have already magnified. So there you go, folks. And yeah, these guys aren't going to get back to me. I know they're not.
Have better things to do. I should have better things to do.
Is there an email for that place?
I'm taking a
just email.
I'm tired of smelling like sawdust right now.
Any information here?
Okay,
I'll check it out later, but yeah, that's all I can do, guys. I guess we can maybe check out a video, I guess, quickly, and then we'll probably just end the stream. Let's see what we could play here.
okay, since he's just going to play a video, I'll play a video of my own. 1996, there was a movie called Contact, based off the Carl Sagan book. They don't use headphones, but because what they do is translate it to optical, or to a visual thing. But this is just a movie. And I'll probably get a little copyright notice, but okay, enough. Well, but the reason why that signal would be considered weird is because Like if it's just a repeating signal, it would be a natural signal. If it was, but this one is making the prime number sequence, so that would be something artificial. But and one thing, radio observatories have a benefit over optical observatories or telescopes is you can use them 24 hours a day, depending on certain weather, depending on conditions. But they can see things during the daylight too. Okay, I hope everybody has a good day, and goodbye. And I know some of the more sarcastic people are probably going to go through Mikey's video and have a bit of fun, but I try to stay away from making fun of them directly. Just trying to point out the mistakes. And maybe we'll go through some of the VLA images another time. And have a good day. Bye.